Our man with the plan, Trey, is here. How we doing today, Trey?
Hey, good morning, my man. Let's rock and
Hey,
roll today. Let's get some funnels converting.
we are excited, man. I've been chomping at the bit all day. Actually, just learned it's champing at the bit. Chomping at the bit is not real. So that's super weird. We have Dodd and Michael I want to start with here. Dodd's got some really cool updates. He's been teasing all week. And then Michael with Beast Tape. Definitely want to take a look and see what we have there. So Dodd, give us that long-awaited update.
Dude, I'd love to do that. And then I'd love to hit Sandra too as a third one. Because I know Sandra's got some stuff with the cup. So all three are moving and shaking, and like this is a great way to see start to finish for everybody joining these calls. By the way, Dante, do you know if like new people versus how many people are like one month in, 2 months in? We're closing in on day 90.
Yeah, I don't have the exact numbers on that just offhand right here, but you guys let us know in the chat. What day marker are you on? Some of you guys are going to be really close to 90. Some of you guys just started this week. So we'd love to know where you're at in the chat.
It's exciting, man. It's August. Like my friends, we are in the epitome of time right now because timing could not be better. We are setting you guys up for Q4. Q4 is for us as product sellers, typically the biggest months of the year. And so you want to have your funnels ready. You want to have your products ready. You want to have everything dialed in for September, October, November, and December. So we start seeing spikes on August. September starts to see a bigger increase. Like they usually like double all the way through December. And then it like comes back to, your regular viewing around January. But we got Thanksgiving, we got Halloween sales, we got Black Friday, Cyber Monday, going into Christmas, all the way to the countdown of December 24th. Then we got all the gift cards from December 25th to January 5th of people spending their money from the gift cards and the money they received for Christmas. So that's what we're setting up. That's what you guys want to be getting ready for. Like, the time is now. You want to get your funnels built. You want to get your products collected. You want to get ready to rock and roll, Facebook tested. That way, going into Q4, you're ready. You don't want to miss it. Q4 will be here before you know it. December 25th will be here before you know it. And I don't want you looking back and being like, I missed it. Don't miss it. All right. That's why we're on these calls. That's why we're doing the thing. That's why we're making sure everybody's moving in the right direction, getting the course things that we got. But I got some really, really cool stuff planned for you guys with the 3 people that are going to be going here. So when you're watching what we're about to do today, make sure you understand this is for you too. This just isn't their funnel. I'm making changes and optimizations to everyone's funnel on the call here today, not just one. It's one to many. Okay. So Dante, with that, let's get this thing rocking and rolling.
Let's do it.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, let me make
it. Dude, it's a big deal for everybody. Like I was telling Dante, man, like Dodd, people wait years, sometimes centuries for their first sale online. So to get you guys your first sale within 90 days, like that's pretty freaking amazing.
On that note, I know that you guys have had sales and you've had big things happening, and that's been rolling in really heavily over these past 2 weeks. So gang, if you've made your first sale, if you've gotten your first results, please make a Loom video and shoot it over to me. That's like, and I want to share these with Trey too. This is what we love to see. We've worked so hard to get us to this point where we can make our first sale. I would love to hear your raw emotions. Turn on a Loom, capture those. Tell me what worked, what didn't work. What have you tried? I would love to hear your story. Feel free. Email Dante@clickfunnels.com.
Pretty cool to wake up one morning and look at your phone and see a sale, in Stripe or on ClickFunnels. I think you guys get sales now, but it's like, what? So like, I gotta go log in real quick, babe. Like, forget the coffee. I didn't need coffee this morning. I got my first.
It's like Christmas every morning.
Yeah.
Like Christmas every morning. That's right.
That's it, Olga. Okay, Doc, please take it away. I'm done interrupting you, I promise.
All right. So first of all, I got 53 designs submitted. Wow. I started with a total of 8 designers, and I whittled it down to my 6.
Yeah. Yep.
And my biggest challenge was, how am I going to best show off this shirt? So look what I taught myself. This animation software.
That's cool. What's that? What animation is that?
I got the third image from Studio Innate. Is the design, and then the software is Blender, which is a free animation tool. And I've only learned the tip of the iceberg here. Like, I want this shirt to be a little bit brighter, like not as dark black.
Yeah, that's
I want
cool.
to be able to pause this slowly to show the back design and then reverse it. Haven't learned how to change or insert a background on it yet. But I'm so excited that I've learned at least this much.
That's really great. So what are you thinking with 99? You feel like you got something like you're pretty excited about?
out of the 6 designers, each one of them submitted some ideas that I think I like that I will use, but I'm going to rebuild the best of what elements were submitted. I'm going to build all those things myself. I'll pay the designer, I'll sign the release to own the intellectual property. All the sections I'm going to tweak myself because I think I can do a slightly better job and put it all together. And I think the funnel, the framework that I wrote with all the copy is going to be impacting.
So why not just comment to them and say, hey, like make it look like this, like have them do the work? Because I know you can do it.
I don't know if it's going to be quicker if they do it. I have 13 days left in the contest here, but I'm going to start during those 13 days. I'm going to start building it inside ClickFunnels myself, just to get the framework done.
Very cool.
And then if it is to my advantage, time-wise or dollar-wise, to just hire a developer to convert these PNGs to the funnel itself, then I'll take that route.
Yeah. Fix, ironically enough, Fix Inc., they worked on projects of ours in the past. I recognize that one.
Yeah, I think I like their landing page the best. Nice color choices.
So have you reached out to any of these guys yet about working offline?
Not yet. Not yet.
Cool.
I think I'll wait till towards the end, see whichever one I want to. What's your advice? The person that wins the contest, choose them as my designer offline? Or...
Usually, yeah. Because one, they understand what you want. They understand your needs. That's why I was saying you could train them now on, hey, this section should look more like this section. Even if you design it, give it to them.
Yeah.
This is what I want it to look like. Because you have that ability. I have an iPad and I literally do my designs in PowerPoint. And then I shift that as like a sketch, and then I'll shift that over to the designers and be like, here's something I want. The other thing I'll do is using Loom is I'll take a screenshot of maybe some other designer. Because like right now, the way you have this, which is exactly what you want, is you have it as a blind contest. So that means each designer can't see the other person's designs.
Is it best to have it as a blind test?
Okay. Yep. And then from there, I never share, like, I'll never take a screenshot of the entire like screen and share it. I'll do sections. So I'll be like, man, I really like how another designer made a shirt that looked kind of like this. If we could do something similar on our page, that would be great. Or, hey, I really like having this bottom piece below the shirt. I want to add that to ours right here. So I'll give them sections that I like, because if I know like, okay, this Fix Inc. person, designer, like this person's going to be my winner, but I do want to take something from technology wisdom that I really, really like that they did and add it to my page. So I'll kind of snipe that and kind of give them that a little bit. And
I probably have 25 or 30 screenshots of the different sections, just like you said. And,
perfect.
Yep.
That's right. And then you've given those to them?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Trey.
I like getting in touch with these guys during the contest. They're looking for your messages for things that you're talking to them about. Afterwards, this person's really hard to get hold of.
So talking about messages, these are since this morning, but when I woke up this morning, I had messages from these top 4, but over the last 2 days, I've contacted all of them, all 6 that are remaining.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so I've been in touch with them all.
Click on designers up here. This is another like small little hack here.
Okay.
Find new designers. So when you're running your contest, when you start it, you can go through here and do like search keywords, like search art or search logo or search, I don't know, coffee. This will bring up designers and their work. And so then what you can do is you can click on these designers and invite them to your campaign. So if you see something that they're doing that you're like, whoa, this dude is really, really great. I would love to see something like this on my page. I would invite them to your contests.
No, I thought that after a certain point, which I thought I was past that point.
Once you select finalists, you are.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. So I've already selected the finalists.
But this is like something if you start. By the way, I made a mistake with 99 Designs quite recently. I actually started the contest on a Friday and it ended on a Monday morning. If I did that again, I would start your contests on a Monday and let it work through the week, because most of the designers aren't working the weekends. And I was in a hurry. And so I just started on Friday and I got low results. So I would start these things on a Monday.
I started mine on a Sunday night.
Yeah, that's probably perfect. You did great. You beat me.
This time.
Like for instance, we'll click that checkbox that says web and app design. So then you're on a Mac. So use command and click like on Pinch Studio, command, Kissa design, command, order to open a new tab. So then you can go click on that tab and you can look through her designs or his designs or
click here.
You did it. I think it opened up on the most tabs.
Yep. So then you can go and preview their work. side.
I see.
You can scroll through Kissa designs and see their work and be like, okay, is this something that I feel I would like my website to look like? Or are they not really along? Some of them are going to be yes, some of them are going to be no. But then you can click that button that says invite to work, and then it'll ask you what campaign you want them to work on.
Okay.
And that's drop down to your contest.
I love it.
Yep. So that's another way to, get more diners and more eyes on your page, because they'll get a private message from 99 Designs saying, hey, someone wants you to work on a campaign privately.
Okay. And you're not speaking of the campaign that is already closed, but
Correct.
in the future.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Like I said, this is information for everyone, right? Like we're training everybody on 99 Designs how to use it appropriately, effectively, and cost efficient.
Great.
But I like
you.
it, man. Like you did great. Like this is good. Let's get one picked and let's get you up and running.
Do I have to wait till the end of the contest is over to choose that one?
Nope. You can choose today if you wanted to.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah,
I think I've seen enough. Yeah, I've seen enough from them all.
There you go.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, but like, I guess, I want to hear your case study, like start to finish, starting without 99 Designs. Where were you headed? How has 99 Designs helped you? And would you recommend it to other people watching you right now, watching the call?
Is that a question for now?
That's a question for right now.
All right. So this is my inspiration for my funnel. And so I formatted, just like we have different sections. This section here is not appropriate for me because we'll have a separate order page. But I love the way that every section here highlights a different feature benefit of the product. I love the side-by-side videos here. I love how they do a close-up like there, that logo on the bottom. You have a headline, sub-headline with a quote, and then more benefits there. To me, this is like, is it an offer stack at the end of somebody's offer? I like this type of section. And overall, this is a great standard that I'm going to hold myself to for my funnel build. So this is the start.
You can
okay.
That and then brief. But before you had 99 Designs, what were you going to do?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're so much further ahead? Do you feel like you're outpacing the old dot before you had 99 Designs?
Yeah. So if you see my screen now, this is a PDF of all the different sections. Let me
nice.
This from what's it called? Underdog Hemp.
Yep.
And
cool.
So I did the equivalent in terms of size and spacing this is Adobe Illustrator. And I was going to build my own framework here first and then build it in ClickFunnels. So this is before 99 Designs. This is when
Let's take a look. Let's
what do you want to see?
I just want to see that funnel. Let's see what it looks like on the right side there.
Oh, this is the same as what we saw on Oversized. I'm sorry, keeps calling them Oversized. Underdog. Yeah, this is the same website. So I took a screenshot of all the sections, and then in Illustrator, I created sections the same dimensions. So this is for the desktop, obviously, and then I was going to do the same thing for a mobile version. Does that answer your question, Trey?
Looks like a lot of work, especially for someone like myself who has no idea how to even open up Illustrator.
Yeah.
That's why, like something like 99 Designs can handhold you through a process that this is what they're doing on the end while you're sleeping. Like they're opening Illustrator. They're going out and looking at the websites like Underdog and putting to the left of their new creation of what your website's going to be. Like that's the beauty behind this is, what we're getting you guys to is you're a button click away, right? We're getting you a button push, you got a website built. Button push, it's up on ClickFunnels. A button push, we're running traffic. A button push, we're making conversions. A button push, people who have no idea what their name is are shipping out your products for you. That's a button push, right? So that way you're sitting behind the desk and you're like the puppeteer, right? You're pulling the strings and making sure things are moving accordingly as they should, but other people are working in your favor for you at pennies on the dollar.
Right.
It's fantastic. Good job, Dodd.
Amazing.
I'm excited to see your funnel live. Like I want to be able to type in your domain and see this creation come to life. Like that's the next big move here.
All right. So I'm giving myself 7 days.
Okay.
From today.
Okay, cool. You can do that.
I'll stop sharing.
Great work, man. Great work. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Let's bring up Michael. Beast tape. Let's talk a little mouth tape, Michael.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Michael?
Hey. Thanks so much for taking my question here. I guess my first question is about the price of the product. Mine's $20. I noticed that your Better Butter Spreader is like, 13 or less than that. I'm just wondering at what point, how expensive does your product have to be before it just doesn't make sense to run ads? Because my average cost right now is like $200 for a conversion. My average order value value right now is about $46. And based, like, my best performing ad is getting clicks for $1.70. And so based on if my funnel was working exactly as well as your benchmarks in the course you taught, my average order value would be close to $55. And so I'm just wondering, is my product too inexpensive to even run ads? Like, how are you making a $13 product work?
People buying 3 of them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, your average order value, it's got to be probably higher than $46.
I mean, it's usually, how much do we sell? I bet we're probably at 30, $35, maybe $40 on the Better Butter Spreader.
How much are you getting clicks for? Is it less than $2?
Well, I don't know, Michael. We don't run any traffic. So that's the beauty of having affiliates run for you, right? Like, we just give a CPA out. So the CPA is what we pay out regardless if they buy 1 butter spreader or they buy 20 butter spreaders. We pay that exact CPA. So I don't know what the cost per click is. All I know is what we can pay out. So I do that by running the same statistics that you're doing with your analysis, right? So right now, that you're at what, $40?
46.
Yeah, $46. And what's the cost to consumer on one tape?
$20.
Yeah, 20. I would pay out a CPA of $20 for that off.
Do you feel like you could make that work with paid ads? Since I don't have affiliates, and so all I've got is paid ads.
Well, affiliates run paid ads. They run Google search. They run the most expensive ads that are out there. Taboola, Brain, which is Yahoo News, Apple News, MSNBC, AOL, front page above the header. Like, that's the most expensive. $3 clicks is what they're looking at, right? So it's not necessarily the click cost. It's how many conversions are you pushing through of that click? Because, for instance, if you had 100% conversion, dude, you'd pay $10 a click all day long.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
I look at how much can you afford on a conversion. So for you, like, what's your cost? What's your COGS?
On a 3-pack, it would probably be about $9. That's product plus shipping.
That's sweet. So how much for a 1-pack?
$265 plus 5, so $750, something like that.
All right. So $750, and you said $9 for the 3-pack?
Yeah.
And then what's getting them the $46? What else are they buying?
That's the full funnel. It's
just like buy one and then buy more?
Buy one. The people aren't taking the package protection very often. On the upsell, most people are taking a 3-pack on the first upsell, but nobody's taking my recurring revenue or the warranty. At least I haven't had anybody take it yet.
Okay. Dude, $46 on a $20 front end cost for one is amazing, because at 2.1, what is that? 20 divided by 46, or sorry, 46 divided by 20 is 2.3 to 2.6 units per order.
I just got to figure out how to get my ad cost down so I can make that work.
Well, here's the deal I'll tell you exactly how to do it. Call your customers. You call your leads. So
yeah, I've been doing that, and it was actually pretty nice because they were able to tell me that the angle that they preferred, I was going after the relationship model, like, how does this affect your spouse? But they told me that they actually bought it because it was bigger than everything they've tried. So that calling the customers is a genius idea. So thanks for that. I was able to modify my new redesign page completely based on their feedback. So that was awesome.
Okay. Your ads need to be congruent with your new landing page. You probably won't be able to use the same ads you're doing to go to that new page. You have to change the angle, right? So here's like a big thing. Like, I saw your post, like, hey, I spent $2,000, made 400. Spending more and more money on Facebook isn't going to get you cheaper and cheaper conversions, typically, right? Where the cheaper conversions come from is the optimization of the funnel at that point. So the optimization of the funnel is just getting more people through it or getting more people to say yes. That's realistically the only way that I've seen to get your ad spend to be lower, because you got more conversions going through. Second is, do you have a follow-up email series?
I don't have any.
That's 30% of the orders you're missing. So for every 100 orders you get, you'll get 30 more from that follow-up sequence. Should be 4 emails. I think I supplied that in ClickFunnels training.
I think you did. Yes.
Okay. Get that set up immediately. You gotta have like, dude, Shopify is training the world on how to shop online. My wife and I were talking about this last night. She's like, I'm looking at buying, I don't know what she was trying to buy. She's trying to buy something. Let's just call it soap. And she's like, I go to the store on Shopify, but I don't buy it. But I just put my name in because I know 3 days from now, I'll get a 10% off or I get free shipping. But she then waits. She waits 3 days for the email. And that's what we were talking about last night. She's like, oh, by the way, I bought that soap because I got the email I was looking for. Because Shopify has Klaviyo attached and they have that rebound system out there that goes and gives discounts or coupons 5 days, 3 days later that gets abandoned carts back. So Shopify is training the world how to shop online. We need to follow that regime with our funnels. So we don't need to wait 3 days. We can wait 20 minutes. People check, it takes about 20 minutes for people to check out. If they haven't checked out within 20 minutes, we send them an email. It says, hey, looks like you got busy. Maybe you got caught up. I have to go read the script. But basically, come back and we'll give you 10% off. So we build a second order form inside ClickFunnels, or we give them a coupon code. Boom, here's a coupon code for 10% off, 15% off your order. So now, dude, I just got you 30% more orders. So I reduced your Facebook ad spend by, I don't know what that math delta is, but let's just call it 30%, right? So now you went from a $200 per conversion to maybe like a $150 per conversion, which is obviously still out of KPI, right? But that's just an extra layer. Second is, how do you get more people to spend more money with you? You sell them more products. So in your funnel, you got one product. I would look at what other 2 products can we sell them that would increase your order value. Because by increasing your order value from 46 to 56 or 56 to 66, that gives you another $20 margin that we can pay Facebook to get that first primary customer, right? So here's like really, really cool big things to understand. One, you have proven life that you have customers that are willing to purchase your product, okay? So like that is big. That is huge. Hopefully you are. Like we're making sales, right? Now, does it hurt? So regardless, like we're paying to learn, we're getting paid for education, but you're learning. You are learning what your customers want. You freaking said it. You said the next headline. You said the next headline when you called your customers. Oh, they buy it because of how big it is. That's your headline. Gorilla Tape, bigger than ever. I don't know what the headline could be, but something like that. And that's what you lead in like that. Like they're shopping with you. They're telling you, I want to buy this because other people, they're too small. So your Facebook ads are, we've heard, we've listened, we changed, we evolved, we listened to our customers, and they said they want it bigger than ever. That's why it's called Beast Tape. It's big, it's huge, covers the full mouth, no escaping air, like whatever it is, right? Like whatever they want. That's why you need to go with Beast Tape. That's why we're inviting you for a test drive. Now, you're selling it for 20, you're giving a follow-up email series of 4 emails that go out to people with a 10% discount. That'll give you 30% more orders. I would then create another 4 emails that say along the lines of, hey, listen, we believe in our product so much that we want you to take it for a test drive on us. You just pay for shipping, which in your case is going to be $7.50. So I would charge them $9.95. So, hey, get one Beast Tape for $9.95, test it out, feel it out, love it, whatever. If you hate it, you spent $10, right? If you love it, well, you know where to come back and buy more, right? For the actual price.
Okay. So you do post, if they haven't bought, 4 email series with the 10% discount. And if they still don't take, then we do another 4 emails with a free plus shipping offer.
Yep. I would do that. That's going to lower your ad spend because now like you can never look at log into Facebook and look at, oh, I spent $200 a day and I made 2 conversions. You got to look at ClickFunnels versus Facebook ad spend. Oh, I spent $200 on Facebook today. ClickFunnels said I made 4 conversions. Well, maybe that came through email. Maybe that came through Facebook. Maybe someone sent the link to a friend and they bought. All that happened because of Facebook, right? So you have to allocate the total conversions per day to the total amount spent per day. Because
I'll tell you something interesting on my free plus shipping. I have the free plus shipping, and on the upsell, people are buying a 3-pack after they did the free plus shipping. So that's pretty cool.
You know why? The first yes is the hardest yes to get. And you give them free plus shipping. It's a non-committal option. They less money, but you get that first yes. Once the wallet is open, it's amazing how money flows after that.
One button click.
Yep.
Pay today.
Yep.
Dude, I love it. Like you have life in the product. Take this lightly, but we got to go take the rocket and change it just a little bit is the new angle for what your people are saying, what they're wanting, and the headlines of Facebook, what you're showing on Facebook, the copy. And the only copy you need to change, by the way, headline, image, body. That body it's called a lead. So you got headline, image, hero image, and then lead. That's all you need to change. All the rest of the page can stay the same.
I'll give you a testimonial for your calling the customers. When I made that change on the ads, and when I made that change, my click-through rate from the advertorial to the order from went from 6% to like 40%. So you're totally right about that.
Dude, it's called mirroring, right? All I do, like at first, it's a dart. Like I'm just trying to hit something. You hit something. You hit the board. You got a sale. Good job. You didn't hit the wall, right? Made mama mad. She got holes in the wall. She's a little mad, right? You hit the board. So then what we do is from the board is like, okay, call the customer, ask them what they want. Why did they purchase or why they didn't purchase, right? Like, why didn't you purchase? I love how you call the buyers too, but it's the leads who are most important because 10% of the people said yes. That means 90% of the people that came to your page said no. That's a lot of people. So if we can call those 90 people or however many, opt in and ask them, hey, good morning. This is Michael Spencer, CEO of Beast Tape. Wanted to reach out, saw that you're interested in Beast Tape. Did you have any questions, concerns? Was there anything confusing on the page prior to making a purchase? And they'll say yes or no, or they'll tell you what they're looking for or what they liked about yours or what they didn't like about yours, or a question they had, which they didn't know about your tape. And that's like record, type it out, transcribe it, and put it on the page. That's the easiest way I can say it. Because now what you're doing is you're mirroring the customer. The customer is literally telling you why they didn't buy. So then you just change that. You just reverse it. I didn't buy because I didn't know the size of the tape, right? Reverse it. Most people purchase, Beast Tape because of its size. It's 11 inches by 7 inches by 3 millimeters deep, right? So then the questions that they are having in their head, the rebuttals of why they don't want to buy or why they're not going to buy is now being you're just slicing those away. You're just rebuttaling those. Because when people go to sales page, your brain runs away from fear. So their brain's telling them all the reasons why they shouldn't buy it. But if you can mirror their brain, mirror what they're saying in their head, and you answer it through text or through copy or through images or through GIFs or whatever, then their brain has no reason to say no, right? Does it hurt? Will it wake me up at night? Will it fall off at night? It looks uncomfortable.
Is it going to kill me?
I suffocate at night.
In funnel competition,
that,
Michael.
Sure.
That's the top thing. Who was your biggest competitor? It was hostage tape. The hostage tape just harps on that. Don't worry, you're not going to die. Not only that, you're going to wake up better. They harp on that through everything, through their ads, through all of it.
So walk me through the calls. Tell me about situations that you had.
I've had several really great calls, actually. One guy just was like, I'm on the SWAT team and I want to give it to my whole team. And so I sent him a box of like 15 for free. And I was like, please send me pictures. But yeah, I'll ask them, why did you buy? What's going on in your life that caused you to do this? What's been your experience like with the product after you've tried it? Oftentimes I'll ask people for testimonials. Mm-hmm. And so the ones that bought, when I talk to them, they're really positive. People that didn't buy usually don't answer the phone. I'll usually start with what's going on in your life that caused you to want to buy Beast Tape. Have you used other products? Why didn't they work for you? What didn't you like?
Give me have the conversation with me right now.
Oh, okay.
What's their name? Who'd you talk to?
Let's say Steven.
Okay. You ring a ding ding. What'd Steven say to you?
Steven says that he has tried all the different brands. So he's actually gone through and tried them all. Often they're using like a CPAP or something. They talk about that a lot. I kind of have shied away from that. I felt like I was going to get sued or something, but maybe that's too worrisome. Nope. But
that's
they talk about how they usually say that I've tried everything.
Steve said that?
Yeah. Most people will say that. I've tried everything.
What Steve say? Tell me what Steve said. I want to know about Steve. Just tell me about Steve.
Well, that's what Steve would say is, okay, I've tried everything and it always comes off during the night.
The CPAP does?
The smaller tapes.
The smaller tapes. Okay.
Yeah.
What else does Steve say?
He'll usually talk about how my product doesn't come off during the night. And he'll usually say, oh, my beard is a problem. I have to shave every day so that it stays on. And I'm like, no, I got a beard. And then we talk about how to clean his mouth before he puts it on so that it doesn't come off. And they usually say that they're going to tell all their friends and stuff about it. Or that's what Steve would say.
Okay. Tell me about somebody else. Who's another client you talk to?
I can just pull it up here.
Yep.
Do you mind if I share my screen? Would that be?
No, give it to. That's why it's impeccable that you tell me about one person, not everybody. I need one person. And then we're going to go to the next person. We're going to talk about that person. We're going to the next, talk about that person. So don't give me generic. I need,
Okay.
it's the specifics that we need to create and take away from these calls and apply them to our sales pages. So that way it mirrors the next Steve. It mirrors the next, Bill, the next Jim that comes to your page. Bill will read it as if Bill is writing text to himself. That's what we want. Did you record the calls?
I did not.
Okay. I would highly suggest you record these calls.
Trey's teaching everybody. Are you recording your calls? Do you have the detailed notes? Do you have all of these things you're learning reflected in your copy? Just want to reiterate.
This is how we take a possibly winner and make it a freaking just blockbuster.
Okay, so Ed Woods said he's looking for a stronger tape because the ones he's used come off at night. He was attracted to the brand because he heard Beast and really connected with the name.
And he has a beard. He has a beard and heard.
Oh yeah, he has a
really
beard
connected.
and connected with it.
I would love to go deeper on that. What did he connect with? Like, what was the connection?
He liked he saw the gorilla and he's heard the name Beast and he was like, that's awesome. Because most of them are just called like, Sleepy Nights or something like that. The only one that I've seen is geared specifically towards men. And so not everybody.
This is to have them stop snoring, right?
Yeah, well, it does a lot of different things. That's the angle I'm taking is the stop snoring.
Okay, cool.
All right. What is Steven? Oh, let's see.
Our Steve.
Steve.
Tell us more, Steve.
This guy was quite funny. He had lots of marketing ideas for me. So that was.
Don't hang up the phone. They should hang up the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says it's the best of all mouth tape he's tried. Okay.
He loves it, but is afraid of leaving a review because he says he doesn't want any legal trouble because Amazon won't sell the product. Amazon routinely goes through and kicks off all the mouth tape people that sell on there because their legal department doesn't like it. And that's why I moved off of Amazon, was because I got kicked off like 5 times.
But why would he worry about that?
He was an attorney and he was like, I love the product. I've tried everything, but since Amazon doesn't like it, I'm afraid to have my name connected with it publicly.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, it was kind of bizarre.
I would love to see stronger notes on these guys. And so I'd love to see, not only are you recording the calls, but you got a timer set on your laptop with a 20-minute countdown timer. And your goal is to keep that customer on the call or lead on the call for 20 minutes.
That's a great idea.
Like, we want to have big, hairy, audacious conversations, in depth. Like, we want to learn about their life. We want to learn about like what has them reaching out about tape in general. Like, what caused them to search in the first place? Like, what was the real cause? Like, they're like, oh, I need to stop snoring. Okay, like you just woke up one day and said, oh man, I hate snoring at night. Did it wake you up? Was it a spouse? Did your throat hurt? Did you find that you were getting less sleep at night and you were dragging? Like, what was the cause that made you do that first search? Where did you search? Did you search on Google? Did you search through friendships? Did you search through doctor's offices? Did you search through Facebook? Like, how did you start your search process? And what are the things that you tried? Who's all the people that you've tried, right? Like, super deep, like peel back that onion to get to the core layer. So why? I think it's just why. Like, why do you want to become a millionaire? What are you afraid? Why are you afraid to run Facebook ads? So yeah, it's just a why. So basically, most people give you the first 2 whys, but there's 5 more to go. For instance,
5 whys.
The whys don't stop until they stop. Like, why do you want to sell? Like, why did you choose Beast Tape to sell online?
That's a question for you, Michael. We're curious. Why'd you choose Beast Tape?
Why did I choose it? Oh, well, the reason why I chose to do Beast Tape is my father-in-law, he snores like just unbelievable. It's absolutely insane. And I snore too, but he's just absolutely crazy. And he's used a CPAP for years. And one time he came to me and he's like, oh yeah, I don't use my CPAP anymore. And like anybody that uses a CPAP, you recognize like what he just said is like, I found the cure to cancer. It's like, excuse me, what are you talking about? And so he told me about mouth tape and he was using paper tape. And so I got online and I started looking for mouth tape and I found hostage tape and I tried them and it was great product. It was just too small for me. And then I tried all the ones on Amazon and it was too small. And so then I contacted Baba because I was looking for a new product to sell. And then I got one big enough and it worked great. And so that's what I did is I sourced it that way. Well, honestly, I was looking for a product to sell. And I was like, this is a great opportunity. I mean, people were buying this stuff like insane. I mean, the market on Amazon is like 500 grand a month or something. So it's pretty large. And
So
there were only like 3 players in that market. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this is insane. This is too good to pass up, because it is a great product. It worked for me. And so I wouldn't feel comfortable selling it if it didn't work. And
yeah.
so I do believe in the product. I use it every night. My wife was like, oh, I'm never gonna use that, until she read the sales page that you helped me create. And now she wears it every night and she loves it. She doesn't like my color, so she uses a competitor, but she loves the product.
So why are you selling it?
Well, it makes sense to sell it. I mean, the market, it's looking for more people. Men don't get.
I'm looking for what other people are looking for. I'm looking for like, why is Michael like, why are you selling it? Like deep down, like, why are you selling this product?
To make money. I
Why?
mean, I could buy the product.
Sure. So why do you need to make money?
To pay the bills. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It is. I mean, it's 100% financial.
Okay. So why is paying the bills, like, why is that important?
Well, I got a family and we just started a new preschool and got swim lessons, and I got to feed the family, and my wife wants to have a house cleaner and all these things. So
why is that? Why? So like preschool, swim lessons, house cleaner, why is that important?
Well, I would feel like a failure if I couldn't provide those things for my family. So, I mean, without being able to provide for my family, I would feel like the biggest failure on the whole planet.
And why is that important?
It's my responsibility to do this. And my wife stays at home with the kids and she works hard all day, harder than I do, sitting in front of a computer, that's for sure. I love her and I love my kids and I want them to be able to have swim lessons. And we just had a new baby, and so he's sick. And so my wife took 2 months off to go to the desert to see if the climate would get him better. And so, 2 months off work for me watching the kids was kind of challenging. So it's really nice to be able to have something online that, I don't have to leave the house 9 to 5 to go and provide for the family, so that, my kids are home all day alone while my wife helps the other kid get better.
Okay. Why?
Because that's what a man does. He provides for his family. He fulfills his role and his obligation. That's what a man is. That's what a man does. That's just my prescribed role. That's what I was put on the earth to do.
Boom. Took 8 whys to get to until you didn't have another one. So like the reason that you're selling Beast Tape is because you're a man who provides. That's the core. That's the headline. If I was going to chase you, right? So if I was going to sell a course on like, hey, how to make money online, you're a man who wants to provide because it's your God-given duty. I'm going to show you how to do that. That headline would eat you at the core. If my headline was, hey, I'm going to tell you how to be financially free selling Beast Tape online because I got this idea from my father-in-law, that doesn't have as much grip that the first one does, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm feeling a lot more emotional about it for sure.
So, dude, like, that's the phone calls. And it's not a hard conversation like you were just talking. I was just asking why. Well, why is that important? Why does that make a difference? Right. And so for you personally, you're selling, Beast Tape to provide for your family because that's what you feel in your core as your morals. God put me on this earth to be a man who provides for my family. And that's why I'm getting up every day. This is why I'm doing the work. Like, that's the copy I would write to get in front of someone like yourself that wants to change how the family is directed. Right. So I appreciate you doing that exercise. That's exactly what I do on the phone calls. I walk them through of the onion. Why'd you buy Beast Tape? I tried it because, I thought it was a bigger size, or I don't like the CPAP. Oh, okay. Why is that important? Oh man, dude, every day I wake up with sores around my face and like the thing just sucks to you and it makes noise. And my wife is up. Oh, okay. Well, why is that important? Like just boom, 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 boom. You take them all the way. And how you know they're done is when they can't come up with another reason. Like we got you down to the core where you said, I don't know. When we hit I don't knows, we've made it. And you got to an I don't know on why number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 9. You're 9. 9 whys deep.
That's amazing. I mean, I feel so much clearer on the direction I need to take with my ads for sure. Definitely.
Pretty cool.
I got it. We're good.
Did everybody understand what we just did and how to do that? Your side of the things is very easy, right? You just ask why is that important? It's pretty much the script. Why they bought the product or why they're looking to buy the product. You got to take what they said, and it's the very bottom of the core of, we did an example with Michael, but whatever that core piece is, whatever that core why is, that's your headline. That's what you lead with. That's your Facebook ads. That's your headline. That's your image, and that's what you go after is because that's hitting them at the core. And then you sell them the solution to that. Okay. That's the solution. That'll make your ads work a lot better. That'll make your copy work a lot better. And that'll make your ad spend convert a lot better. Mike, I think it'd be really cool to call some of your leads live on the call. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, that'd be great. Let me see the most recent one that bought something.
No, I want people who didn't buy.
Oh, didn't buy?
Leads.
Alex. Did he give a phone number? No.
Is the phone number optional?
I don't know. The funny thing is it's required on the order form, but I get so many people that come through without a phone number. I don't understand how in the world that's possible. Maybe that's a Dante question.
Let me look a little. That's odd.
All right. Jay, no phone number. Virginia.
Ooh, Virginia, girl.
No phone.
That might be out of the country. Is there a way to do an export of contacts and then we just run through an Excel doc? Dante, how would he do a export of contacts?
To do your export, we go to actions top right.
Did that.
And then other actions. Let's go back to contacts.
Select the contacts first.
Click the box. Yep. Select all contacts.
There you go. You clicked it.
Oh, there it is. Perfect. We got 42. Absolutely. Should not take too long here. Perfect, Michael.
All right. I'm sharing my browser window. You can't see my Excel spreadsheet, can you?
No, we're not seeing that right now.
Put it in the browser.
If not, you could just click share, restart your share, and share the whole desktop or screen.
Okay.
Why are you shaking? Because you're nervous?
I'm nervous, just stuff I hadn't really thought about before. Yeah.
Okay. So I think over on the right side, if you want to expand that a little bit more, should show us if they purchase. Yeah, there we go. So the LTV. So if zero is obviously is a lead, and then the numbers are purchases. It's a good ticket, $91. Let's go. Okay, so probably not going to do Islamabad. He's probably not going to be answering, but we can do. So that first one's you. So I'll take you off out of there. Are you doing domestic or are you doing international ads?
I'm only advertising to domestic. So some of these people, I don't know how they get in here.
Get in there. All right, cool.
John at ClickFunnels, I guess that was a support.
Okay, yeah, just delete that. Delete 5. Delete number 5. I'm assuming Matthew at Beast Tape is.
No, Matthew, he had a weird thing. Like he was a tech guy and he has some things set up on his server where anytime anything comes into it, it redirects to his main box. And so he does it like this, where he puts the website name in here so that he'll know if I sell his information online. I was like, wow, that's genius.
That's cool. So you talked to him, he purchased or he did not?
No, he
did purchase. Matthew Hamilton.
Yeah, he bought.